Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I am your host, Elliot Pierre, and we're going to start this the same way we start every episode, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things, and the fact that you spend it with us truly does mean the world to me. So thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
How's she cutting me, loves? You're listening to the Mac City Morning Show.
Hey everybody, Keith Simpson here from Norrell Toyota. Just a quick chat about the wonderful community we live in here. As you guys know, we support the Oil Barons. We've joined the drive-in movie theater. We're involved in the marathon here in Fort McMurray, and make sure we're taking care of the kids and all the local businesses, all the local charities, and all the local foundations, guys. That's what makes this community such an amazing place to live.
And we are back. Big shout out to Norrell Toyota, our title sponsor for today's episode. I really do appreciate your ongoing support. As you know, I do not introduce my guests because they can do a better job at that than myself. So, sir, can you please tell everybody at home who you are and what you're about?
Hi, my name's Cody. I'm grade 10 student in Father Merc.
Okay.
And I am kind of like what Braden was like, kind of building and learning.
Okay.
I also help problem solve some of our big situations.
Okay, so for everybody at home who knows, Braden is the fourth person from the robotics team that we're interviewing today. So you're the young pup. You're the new kid on the block for this robotics team. Okay, when did you join?
So I would have joined grade 9, but since COVID was everything, it wasn't really a long season for me.
Yeah.
But before that, I was in Lego robotics.
Okay. So is this your first year with these guys? Or
Yes.
this is your first year? Okay. How are you finding that transition? They've all known each other for years. How are you feeling amalgamating with their team?
I feel like it's pretty good knowing with a team that has skills that we all are pretty equal at.
Yeah. Nice. Now, I've been winning today in interviews, questions, and Tanner's just been looking at me shaking his head. But I'm about to ask a question that I think I'm going to lose at. I've been noticing these guys and yourself on phones. What kind of phones are you guys rocking?
I have the Samsung 22 Ultra.
Okay, and does everybody not have Apples here? Like, is any one of you have an Apple phone? Okay, 2 Apples. Okay, and you have an LG. Okay, let's talk about it. Why do you have the phone that you have?
I wanted to switch over from Apple because I've been having problems with their products.
Like, what kind of problems are we talking about here?
So I've owned 2 phones.
Yeah?
One of them had battery problems.
Yeah?
And the other one had system storage problems.
Right. I just had major system storage problems with my iPad, and I had all this ghost stuff, and no matter what I did, I couldn't get it. So I had to reboot the whole thing, and it solved it. But to say that was a kick in the junk is an understatement. All right, now that you're not in the Apple ecosystem, though, how do you feel?
I feel that most Androids, or not even most, have better storage and better specs for them.
Yeah, but how do you? So now you're out of the group chat, though. How does that make you feel?
There is some things that I do like about the Android phones and stuff.
Okay, all right. I've never switched over because not having that blue bubble in the chat and not being able to send videos to my buddies. I think I would lose friends if I left the ecosystem. I know it'd be harder for me and Tanner to chat. That's for sure.
I would resign.
Yeah,
it's a rule in this company. You have to have Apple.
That's right. Well, you know what? Jay doesn't have Apple.
Yeah, but he founded it.
He founded the company. Yeah, he's allowed to switch. I find, and the reason I'm fascinated and why I'm going down this question is I find individuals who are techie, like you guys would fall into the category, don't always adopt the Apple ecosystems. You're okay leaving the system. My brother is a big computer guy for Suncor, and he refuses to have an Apple.
Apple is more for art.
Yeah. So, anyways, very interesting. So you're in grade 10, unlike these guys. So you have, when they all graduate this year, you're going to stick with this robotics program. who's going to be part of the team next? Is there some people that are already in there that are going to rise up and be with you, or is it like a brand new kind of shake of the dice next year for you?
Probably some of our junior teams are probably going to move up to the 5760B team.
Okay. So how did you find yourself in grade 10 being on this team? Like, would it not made more sense for there to be like grade 11s potentially, or you just like molded with these guys and they said, oh yeah, join the squad?
So the year before I was also in robotics.
Yeah.
And I was on a team with Tristan, and they realized we were kind of a more higher skilled team. So
yeah,
after that, kind of that team got split up, and us four ended up being a team.
Yeah. Okay. How many? I don't want to say kids. How many young adults are there in robotics right now? Like how many teams? I guess that would be an easier question. How many teams you got?
8.
8 teams of 4?
Some have like 5, 6, 7.
Really? Wow. Okay. I wish I would have known this with everybody else. I got some more questions for you. Where do you guys, so there's obviously you guys are competing against each other. Are you guys like the top team? Oh, nice. Okay. That's awesome. So as far as the other teams are concerned, I'm really competitive. So as far as the other teams are concerned, when you guys go like to this tournament that you just came back from in Calgary, are you guys helping each other out? Cause it's like, oh, we're part of Merc. Or are you guys like, no, I'm here to win?
We help out teams that
okay.
get in, like if they have any questions or problems, we usually
help them out.
Find ways to fix them and help them.
So it's like team Merc, not individual. Oh, very interesting. Okay. And so next, like with the teams, do you guys select your own teams, or does like your teacher, does he help select the teams as well?
I find the teacher, also the coaches kind of help, and then there's also some of the students.
Yeah.
They, like once there's like one like group that's usually together, they kind of stick together.
Right. Well, I'd have to imagine like the teacher, Tom, he knows your guys' skill set. So he might from a younger age be able to say like, hey, you would do well here, you would do well here. And I have to assume, just like any other sport, you want some young blood on the team because people are going to transition, and you just want like a winning strategy long-term more than short-term as well. Okay. Very interesting. 8 teams, eh? Wow. That's phenomenal. Okay. So outside of robotics, what do you do for fun?
I like being outdoors and playing with my friends and stuff.
Okay. When you say outdoors, because we live in a great community for outdoor activities, what outdoor activities are you participating in?
I used to be in hockey.
Okay. Stick puck. Nice.
And a lot of sports actually I've been in.
Okay.
Like ball hockey, baseball.
Okay. And so are you still in these sports, or not anymore?
I've actually just quit hockey this year.
Okay. And why is that? Just focusing on school, or what's the story there?
Yeah, just school, work, and everything.
Yeah. It's all sports, even robotics. Like anything you do after school is a big time commitment. So you fall into the bracket of a young adult who was not in high school because of COVID for your first year or two. So what's it like being in high school now for kind of the first time?
It's definitely changed from when I was in middle school, because most of the time we were doing online classes.
Right.
So like the first time I was actually there, I was like kind of nervous because I wasn't know what I was going to be expecting.
That's right. And how do you find the transition has been for you?
I think pretty good so far. It's kind of what I expected it was gonna be like.
Yeah. Nice. Well, listen, my man, Tanner shook his phone, so that means he's ready with his questions for the Max City Minute. That being said, before we get there, we need to hear from Carrie from Patchouli Rose. Carrie, take it away.
Hi, it's Carrie with Patchouli Rose Herbal Apothecary. I know our summer is coming quickly to an end. And during the summer, we always think of applying our sunscreen. But sunscreen is a product that we should be using every day of the year to protect our skin against harmful UVA and UVB rays, also against premature aging. I have a product called Dandelion Harvest, which is moisturizing, anti-inflammatory, and is great for anti-aging. You can use this every day of the year, and it's very moisturizing. If you want to check this product and any of my other products out, please go to patchoulirose.com.
And we are back. Thank you, Carrie, for your ongoing support. We really do appreciate it. Tanner, hit him with the Mac City Minute.
Alrighty, question number 1 for you today. What has been your favorite part of working with the older kids in the robotics program?
My favorite part would mostly like learning like math that I haven't learned yet. Like other like math, sciences and stuff. And like different skills.
Yeah.
Question number 2. What is one thing you look forward to the most when traveling with the club?
Mainly just having fun and hanging out and all, being good and meeting other teams.
There you go.
Question number 3. What is one moment you have competing that you enjoy the most?
Definitely going against like teams that are harder to go against. It makes it more nervous, but also the when you don't know if it's like a close match and you don't know if you're gonna win or not, you kind of have the nerve to be scared and everything, see if you're winning.
There you go.
Question number 4. What is one activity you enjoy outside of robotics that might surprise people?
I definitely enjoy RC cars. So nice. I've had a couple RC cars from here.
And your final question. What is one place you hope to visit in the future that interests you the most?
That's a good question.
That's what Tanner does.
Probably be visiting like statues and stuff like around the world because I haven't been out of Canada much.
Okay.
Those have been your 5 questions.
What kind of statue? Are we talking about like Italy and like Statue of David? Or are we talking about like those big heads on, is it
Easter Island?
Easter Island? Like what kind of statues are we talking about?
More like art, like I don't know, I can't remember what they're called for right. But the art one of like famous painters and.
Okay, very cool. So with the other guys, we asked this question, so I'm going to ask you too, and because you didn't pipe up during mine and Tanner's debate about McDonald's, what is your go-to order at McDonald's?
Probably a Big Mac and a root beer.
Root beer? Whoa, 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 whoa! McDonald's has root beer now?
What? Yeah.
Man, what kind of root beer do they have?
I think it's Barks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, see, this is one category where I can't give the W to McDonald's. There's no way that their root beer is better than A&W.
No.
So, but Big Mac with, what are we talking, large fries, medium fries, small fries? Medium. Okay, Big Mac with medium fries. Have you ever tried a double cheeseburger made like a Mac? Okay.
That's what I used to get.
Okay, so great. Why did you make the switch to the Big Mac?
Found I was more hungry afterwards. It wasn't fully filling me up, so
Okay, you need that extra piece of bread. Interesting. See, I just doubled back a few weeks ago to like retry the Big Mac for the first time in years. And I don't like the ratio of that extra piece of bread, but I understand what you're saying in regards to not being filled enough. That's why I combo my order with the 10 nuggets and large fries, which is a ridiculous amount of food for everybody at home. I crush it every time, but I know it's a lot of food. So,
tell them about your drink order. You didn't mention your drink order to these people yet.
All right, so
this is the most ridiculous drink order you can imagine.
We're going to turn this into a YouTube clip. All right, so when I order pop at McDonald's, I don't really drink that much pop, and I don't. So what I end up doing is I get a cup full of ice, but then I only fill it up with like maybe a quarter worth of Coke because I got to drink some of it. But realistically, if I didn't have to drink any of it, I wouldn't. But the reason I fill it up is because I love to chew on ice. and I like my ice to have that pop taste. So I begrudgingly drink the quarter of Coke, and then I just got that ice Coke to munch on. But you can't, like, some people could say, well, like, listen, just dump the ice into a clean cup. No, the ice has to, like, have, like, the Coke around the edges of the cup to, like, really soak it up throughout.
My only issue with this is that you like are so specific about how much Coke needs to be in there. Like, you can't just fill the thing up with ice and then fill the rest with Coke. It has to be like certain amount of Coke in there with a certain amount of ice.
That's right. Because what happens when you fill it up, and we're totally hijacking your episode, so I do apologize about this. When you do fill it up all the way, like, I'm gonna drink all of the Coke, and I don't want
smaller Coke.
Yeah, but then you don't have as much ice. Honestly,
it's all about self-control. Just don't drink the Coke.
I can't do it. So, like, on the ice so much, I'd get, like, the extra large and have extra large ice, but, like, too much. So, anyways, I know I have McDonald's order, but, like, when I go through the drive-thru, I never put the poor people doing that drink mix. I'm just like, just fill it up, and I always end up drinking all the Coke, and then feeling like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? So we're going to go back to you for a second. Outside of robotics, what else do you participate in, Father Merc?
I participate in the rap program, Father Merc.
Really?
Right.
What trade are you taking in the rap program?
Electrician.
Really? Fantastic. So you're in grade 10. You can take rap in grade 10? Wow. Okay, so there's no way you're going out to site in grade 10.
Grade 11, I'll probably be going out.
Okay.
For my apprenticeship.
Okay, so you're able to, like, so how does rap work when you're not going out to site? What, like, components of that program are you taking in grade 10?
So the rap program, you do half your semester is on site, and then the other half is your courses.
Correct.
So you do all your school in the same semester.
Yeah.
And then when you go out to site, you're also getting that work experience.
That's right. That's right. But in grade 10, you're not able to go out to site.
No, we're researching.
Oh, there we go. Okay, because, yeah, I'm going to say 95% of my friends went through the rap program, so I'm very aware of what it is. But they all started it when they're in grade 11 and grade 12. And so I was just like, grade 10, that's like, there's no way you're going out there. Okay, research, gotcha. Well, listen, my man, I do apologize because we kind of hijacked your episode, but I don't think you mind that much. But before we cut you loose, everybody gets a shameless shout out or plug. So you have the mic, the camera, the lights. Have fun.
I'm going to shout out my parents for allowing me to go on these trips, and also the coaches for making it possible.
There we go. Good shout out. Everybody at home, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. It does mean the world to me. Big shout out to Noral Toyota, our title sponsor, as well as Carrie from Patchouli Rose. I hope everybody at home is having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.